going to happen once we get into the server. And even just to talk about CS2 for a moment.
Yeah.
Mirage is the second map of our series. It was very interesting how the smokes have changed in the last 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh.
Obviously, Overpass is the first one, but it was so much wider, which would have made for bizarre fights. But they have, even I think as of last week, they changed once again. But we'll get into that one later on. It is, of course, Overpass that we will start on. It's where the last map finished. We'll see if this one will be more competitive, because that was a landslide victory for Enigma Galaxy in Europe. So we've got MIBR starting on that CT side then. Kidisgraca will start slow, keeping eyes in connector. Often in a pistol round on Overpass, we have seen a big fight. We've basically seen the round won and lost in connector. As we can see, we've got 4 women moving up top. P250 in the hands of one as well. So we've got Nani who's standing in for Ocean. That's the stand-in for Kidisgraca. So we'll see if she can deliver. Mizzy will be jump peeking, spotting some problems. There is a flashbang for the squad here for MIBR, so Kidisgraca could be in some trouble now. Sending in the grenades themselves first. Quite a lot of utility here, but the CTs will deliver at least one. Here's the second one. Nani dropped early then, and only 2 remain. Not sure how far Kidisgraca will get into this one as Emma finds herself alone. 1 versus 4. That looks comfortable, but this round certainly isn't. Much work to be done. 50 seconds on the clock.
That's a tough one for Emma here. She's in 1v4 situation. Honestly, the idea was good with the execute. I felt they were a bit hesitating too long. The rotation was so fast, and now it's Emma against 4. All of them are gathered around A side, and it is a very smooth pistol round here from MIBR. Perfectly played. They stayed cool. Kidisgraca, I like the utility. It was like very well placed and a good time, but I feel like that they spread out a bit too late. So it was, yeah, just like a bit of hesitation that just like cost them the round, because they were already facing 3 players here. And so the first round goes to MIBR, and we have a full eco here on Kidisgraca's side.
Very cute. One other thing in CS2 actually is the sounds, which I've long had a problem with for quite a few months. And let's see if Kidisgraca can make anything more of this. Fuzzy definitely doesn't want that rifle getting into the hands of these pistoleros. And again, the numbers game come into play, but she's found the player with the MP9, and that'll certainly help stop the bleeding. Getting that reload just in time. 2 kills for Kidisgraca with basically no investment will be absolutely fine. That's a pretty good result for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they can finally reinvest into some AKs, and this is, I think, where they can get things going. It's their first gun round and full of utility. Everything is possible. So now they just like have to somehow break through the wall of MIBR, but I think MIBR is not gonna let this wall fall down so easily. They're really good in their defense. Fast mid spread out, and we have Furzi. She already spotted a few players going here into playground, so her focus is very well placed right now. With the good flash, they could be able to get her out of the way. Flash was not quite blind though, and gets a double, and Keisha gets another. Oh my god, and it's all of a sudden 2v5, James. This was fast. But yeah, the flash was not quite sitting well, so she wasn't really blind at all. Gave her the perfect opportunity for the double kill, and yeah, now they have a lot of time, but only 2 players. I do not know what they can do with that now.
Yeah, an expensive lesson in this round for Kidisgraca, but if you're going to discover the savage aggression from the CT side, it's better to do it in the 3rd round than much later on when it has a heavier impact. Of course, we have max rounds 12 now, so the game is shorter than it used to be. That's another thing which is going to be quite interesting to observe over time. The short-term impact will become more devastating. Wow, into the fence, no respect from Keisha, off you go. Well, very rough start then for Kidisgraca, a 0-3. Yeah. Their loss bonus will be increasing exponentially. But again, this is absolutely savage. And it's a great example for Kidisgraca. Like, their pop flashes are going to have to be really sharp pop flashes. If they're easily seen over the wall like that, they're not going to stand a chance versus MIBR.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Keisha, what she did, and she just like easily gets a multi-frag. And it's exactly this names that I mentioned before. on MIBR side that are just like able to put up the multi-kills. You cannot give them a chance to do that. And now very fast pace here towards short. Emma, she passed through the Molotov and gets the entry. Super important here, but Mizzy's still alive. Kisha Mizzy holding the side very well. She still had 11 here. Actually getting another frag, and now it's a 3v3. Actually possible here to get the bomb plant down. And it goes through, and now it's about the retake, but the HP is very low on Kidisgraca right now.
This is a huge problem for MIBR, though. They can do so much damage. The Tech 9s are so close. Now the rifle's out. Who needs a rifle there when you've got the Tech 9? Nani delivering more than standing. Might just clutched around for the squad down to China. She was one bullet away from being on the floor as well. That was a colossally expensive round for MIBR. They keep the clean sheet, but at what cost? Holy potatoes.
Yeah, at least, even though they didn't win the round, they caused a lot of economical damage and they got the bomb plant. So I would say it went way better than the first gun round they had. And if they can keep up this pace, this confidence, they might actually be able to break through here. But it has to happen very soon. I mean, yeah, Overpass is a city-sided map, but they really need to pick up around soon if they want to kind of like build up economy and, yeah, catch up some momentum maybe.
Yeah, the damage they did, they could build upon. If they can win this round and put MIBR on eco, then who knows how this half ends. So many targets, didn't choose one fast enough. Advantage for Kidisgraca. They keep running now, and China will be standing in the toilets. No help on the way, really. So how many can she deliver? She's got to find two, but the trade is instant. Now we've got big problems because Keys is rotating towards 8 alone. Connect is being held by Emma. She's holding 2 players from rotating, but she's got to keep a focus. Just about spotting Keisha. Maybe she's done her job in that trade. She's got the info for the squad. Moving to the bomb site, though. They still haven't crossed yet. And now Mizzy's got an angle on the choke point, avoids a flashbang, and drops Nani for free. MIBR not done with this round just yet. Shift walking Lerigu just gets dropped by Mizzy as well. This was in their grasp, Kidisgraca, but now it's all falling to pieces as Goy tries to find the last one. A swing and a miss on that one. That should have been their round.
That stings a bit, James. This was I would say the window, right? This was the opportunity for them to actually break through. It was a 3-2-3 situation, and yeah, they kind of was like, I don't know if they communicated well, but they went like one by one and just gave Mizzy the opportunity to just like hold the angle. That's pretty much all she did, right?
Yeah, I think part of the problem there was Emma was holding down 2 jobs, controlling connector, but also trying to clear toilets, and then ended up in a sandwich. So yeah, she got a kill on Divider, but then the door was open for MIBR, and I think maybe we saw some of the individual talent from the squad there. Mizzy just tearing them up. 7 for 1 now on the CT side.
Yeah, absolutely gigantic so far. So yeah, very good job also holding B in the previous round, and now 11 with the entry, but Mizzy actually getting another one, and now we have here kind of like a woman advantage on the B side, but the rotation is already coming in. They're taking a lot of time. They should get the bomb plant really soon as the CTs are spreading out.
Oh, here comes the HE into the smoke, but China will deliver and Goy by the pillar instead, and Keisha is defending. Again, the hesitation to get that utility out to try and limit the risk increases the risk of the rotation. That's a great transfer from Lerigu, though, making it a 1 versus 1. Not checking for Furzy. All that smoke didn't clear the site. Had a minute on the clock. Bit risky to pull out the bomb there. Where else could CTs have been with all that fighting on the site? Had to be there somewhere.
Absolutely. I think in this moment, just like the pressure gets to you, because first of all, like being in the situation 1v3, and then she gets the double kill, and yeah, I think it's just like in this moment, like you're like under pressure and just want to get the bomb down somehow. But yeah, she definitely could have like taken some time, and now it's like a 6-0 for MIBR, and they're just like rolling over Kidisgraca here, which is, by the way, their map pick. So they really have to pick up on the round soon, but right now they just like have to. And so far, no entry. So it's going to be a tough round here for them, James. But in one of their Tech 9 rounds, they actually managed to do a lot of damage. So maybe that's the game plan here.
Yeah, we'll see if they can repeat that once again. Might not be so easy, though, as MIBR have seen the tricks now. I think the timing certainly helped in that previous round as well. In this position, a swing onto pillar with the grenades being thrown. But again, I do agree with your comment regarding pressure for Kidisgraca. Maybe some nerves there to pull out the bomb like that with all that fighting. But again, there's still time to recover, and a round like this being a slower one can just give time to reset those nerves as well and kind of refocus. Right, we're into it now. We're in the trenches with 0-6 versus MIBR. You know, they're 6-0 up. Rezyan hasn't even started working yet. She's still waiting for her first kill. But the team are delivering.
I mean, she doesn't need to, right?
Exactly, yeah. So if she starts turning up later, it might get even worse for Kidisgraca, but they'll try and make a bomb plant out of this at the very least. Walking into a triangle of doom on this bomb site won't bode well for their health, though.
Okay, that went fast towards the end. And honestly, Mizzy's doing such a good job on holding B as well. Like, she's actually being really amazing. Also, like Ferzi 11-2. I mean, we have like 2 players on MIBR over 100 ADR, and the highest ADR on Kidisgraca's side. I mean, I cannot see that right now. They just like put it away, but it doesn't look good. And now it's another gun round, James. So this is really important for them. They need to win this one.
Yeah, MIBR are better at the duels from what we're seeing. They are having no fear with the M4s versus the AK-47s, and they are delivering. So again, MIBR, with all this aggression, this CT aggression, are saying to Kidisgraca, give us a reason not to do this. They are happy to take the duels. You can see how they disengage as well with the FAMAS there. Rezyan can allow Goy to walk into a trap where Mizzy's holding. Those 2-person setups have been developed over a long period of time for MIBR, and they are abusing that experience versus Kidisgraca.
Absolutely. And they're just not getting punished. They know they can push and do whatever they want. They're not getting punished so far. I mean, yeah, we have China who, when she pushed peak connector, she got refrag, but that's all they could do so far. And the short aggression, the monster aggression, everything worked in the favor of MIBR. And yeah, they just like managed to push everyone away, and now it's just up to Nani. I don't honestly know what she can do here. She should maybe just like try to save the AK. Money looks pretty bad for Kidisgraca, and it's going to be an 8th round for MIBR. And James, it doesn't look good. Like they're just like not finding a way in, and I don't know how they can do that. So far, the closest round was when they had like the very fast-paced round towards B with the Tech-9s, and also the utility came through very fast. I think maybe they should go for something explosive again, with like kind of like an execute, but just do it a bit faster, because their executes on the gun rounds were a bit slow, and they were just like, you know, getting pushed actually by MIBR. So they have to change something in their game plan, or just maybe try to like hold some angles and push MIBR, because right now they feel so confident that they're just like peeking and pushing everything. So maybe this is also like a way in, you know, like just by like playing actually slow and holding the angles and trying to punish them. But we will find out pretty soon what their game plan is. So far, no round picked up by them, but at least it's another full buy here. And yeah, they need to win that one, because money is going to be gone after that round.
Yeah, it's looking very rough indeed for them. Let's see how this one goes. They've avoided most of the artillery up the ramp. But again, MIBR, they've got the luxury of completely changing their game now. So they've been so aggressive in the other rounds, and they've found success. But they can just change the pace, because MIBR are the ones who are setting the pace at the moment.
Absolutely, they have the full control right now. But I really like that they gave them the mid control here. It's very good for Kidisgraca. They have like they've taken a lot of space here into toilets and banana. So they could actually set up for some A execute here. We just have Ferzi here jump spotting, and another player on the A side with a good execute. They might find a way in and try to plant for toilets or something. And then, yeah, got spotted here, by the way, but just 11 so far. Oh, look at China's push, James. It's exactly what you mentioned before.
Look at a util for MIBR as well. They've got loads of counter flashes. They've got incendiaries on the A-bomb site as well. They've deliberately given Kidisgraca this space, and they've put that oppressive smoke at the front. It makes it really hard to push into the site with that smoke. In CSGO, it would concede your shadows before you even came out of it. And in CS2, you're still coming out of a smoke, and Regian's coming out of connector and making things even worse. But maybe there's a chance for Kidisgraca. Then again, maybe there isn't. The bomb's been lost now, and 11's at a point of no return. And maybe Kidisgraca are as well, because they have 0 rounds to the 9 of MIBR.
Oh, James, this is hard.
There's a lot of problems here for Kidisgraca. Yeah. One is that they're an up-and-coming team. So even if they're given map control by MIBR, it's like, all right, you can have this. They're still going to have that hesitation when it gets to the mid-round, when it gets to the late round. If one thing goes wrong, then doubt creeps in as well. So it's just very, very hard to find success like this versus a team like MIBR.
It is hard to find success, but now they're going actually for another monster explode here. Super fast paced by them. Maybe they're surprised with them. Oh, but look at Reggie. She hadn't do anything so far, but look at that. Triple spray here from her, and Mizzy is also here, and Keisha gets the last, and it's a 10th for MIBR. This was such a smooth half. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think maybe in what remains of this half, the plan might be to keep it as simple as possible and just try to abuse the numbers on the T side, trade, and take control of a bomb site. Because again, when we saw some frags towards the B bomb site and they waited like, all right, let's get this smoke up so we can cross from here to here. Let's put this smoke up so we can do this. And the whole time, all the CTs are standing on the bomb site. They gave them the time to rotate. So...
yeah, it's just too much hesitation. And maybe they just like have too much respect. Oh, great entry here by Nani. Gets instantly refragged, but actually now we have a 3v3 situation. And woman advantage here, James. That's their chance.
Yeah, Keyser in a clutch now. She is 13 for 4, tied on the kill board with Furzy and Mizzy. So we'll see if she can take the lead now with her Nitro M4. 1 versus 3. Opportunity for a 1v1. It's hard to hold angles in CS2 at the moment. When the white swingers come, what are you going to do? The bomb's not even on the site just yet. No, they've lost the bomb. We're going to see it again. Look at the angles she's holding.
Oh,
the hesitation again. What is happening? No, the BM as well. The only thing missing is tactical crouching.
This hurts even me. Oh my god. I feel so bad for them right now. I was actually happy that they would get like 1 round, maybe even another, and then at least have like 2.5, but this is insane. You know, I was just about to say, do not underestimate Keisha. I have seen her clutch so many times, and she did it again. But to be honest, Kidisgraca had they just played into her hands. They didn't play together at all. They were all over the place.
After that first kill in short B as well, the player on the B bomb site should be closer to the choke point. So if her teammates crossing to Monster and needs up, she can pop out and win that duel. So that's one for review, with many other rounds as well, because again, MIBR are doing whatever they want at the moment.
Well, Overpass is their kingdom right now, and you can't do anything against it. Also, only 3 on Kidisgraca right now. Not a lot usual to work with. They have a Molotov, smoke, and flash. That's pretty much it. Numbers are on MIBR side. At least I have a minute to work with, so maybe they can just find some entry, but they really have to also stick together. They're a bit okay. Now they're going closer together, because I was a bit anxious that they're too much apart with no refrag potential, and it happened again. China got an easy frag here, and no one was able to refrag here, so this is very frustrating for Kidisgraca. 2v4 situation, 40 seconds less than 40 seconds left. And it looks like they're going for the A plant.
I love the discipline from China as well.
Yeah.
Just falls back with the frag. Not chasing anything, not giving any space whatsoever. Running out of bullets. The pistol will do, though. A 12-0 half for MIBR. That is a stonker to start off with.
That's a stomp, James.
We run the sound. We run the sound. Street lights, east side, all day, all night. We run running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. Look twice, act nice, eyes on me, delight. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. Everybody, can you feel it? Everybody, let's go. If you want it, gotta show me that you're good enough for it. Gotta show me now, gotta show me now. I'll tell you now, step aside if you can't afford it. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. No holding, no holding, no holding me down. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. Get out of my way, cause I'm taking it back. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. Shots fired, let's go. King, queen, y'all know. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. We running, we running, we running, we run the sound. Everybody, can you feel it? Everybody, let's go. If you want it, gotta show me that you're good enough for it. I'll tell you now, step aside if you can't afford it. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. No holding, no holding, no holding me down. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. Get out of my way, cause I'm taking it back. We gonna run cause we never get tired. We got the fire and it's gonna get wild. We gonna run cause we never get tired. We got the fire and it's gonna get wild. If you want it, gotta show me that you're good enough for it. I'll tell you now, step aside if you can't afford it. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. No holding, no holding, no holding me down. No holding me down when I'm about to go get it. Get out of my way, cause I'm taking it back. If you want it, gotta show me that you're good enough for it. I'll tell you now, step aside.
Welcome back. We had a one-sided affair in the first half, and it will probably look the same in the second. MIBR with a perfect 12-0 scoreline after a very strong CT side. Kidisgraca will be desperate to win this pistol.
Oh, James, if they want any chance to start a miracle comeback, yes, they need the pistol. Super fast pace towards mid. I don't know if she actually spotted them. But they're super fast. Look how they're just rushing. I wonder if they're gonna go back towards Connor, just like gonna commit going A.
They're so organized. You look how they swing for each other. They're jumping past the choke point so the others can swing. Like it's all. This is what experience and longevity brings you. But let's see what can be done on the server itself. There is a smoke and there are CTs, and they are delivering some of these kills on that bomb site so far. 4-on-3 for Kidisgraca. Make it 3 as Emma gets popped. Lirigu trying to fight through that smoke. I do love how the smokes are to be close to. Oh, 11's just found some plays exposed, but they're all faced there at the same time, leaving Goy in a 1v2. E2000's coming back in CS2. They swing together again, MIBR. Look at the urgency. Regian will deliver the goods, and that's a wrap. Dunzo, just like that, MIBR make it a very short game indeed.
And look at the smile on their faces. I think they didn't believe it either that they would win that dominant. That is such a crazy performance, James. I don't